I guess because I was sick, my laptop forgot how to work. Seriously, I tried to go live like 4 times in the past 5 minutes. So I'm just going to have to do it this way. It'll be fine. It's not a bad shot, actually. I like it. Stupid. It's been a rough weekend, and then whenever I come back on for a live show, stupid laptop doesn't want to work. It's one of them weeks, I guess. But to be honest with you, I'm still not 100% like good to go. I'm still not feeling all that great, but I'm definitely on the downswing. Things getting better every day, so hopefully I'll feel a little bit better tomorrow. We'll see. But my gosh, Friday and Saturday was probably the worst. The worst. Yesterday, I just didn't have a lot of energy. And I still don't have a ton of energy, so we'll see how it goes. But I decided we got to get these brackets done, especially with March Madness coming. So I'm just gonna have to like power through some of this sickness and draw some names and get our logo brackets set up. So basically, I'll do the live shows. In case you weren't here for the last live show, as far as the logo brackets, what we're doing is last year I did logo brackets. I had 130 of the FBS football logos. This year we're actually going to do all 358 Division I college basketball logos. So these brackets are going to be even bigger. It's going to be massive compared to last year. But basically, the rules are still the same. Live shows, we'll draw the names, random. That's how they'll get their seedings. And then once the brackets are done, from choosing the names, then I'll make the videos where you guys will actually vote on which logo moves on to the next round. Man, I feel like I'm losing my voice. That hasn't happened this entire time. But of course, now that I want to do a live show, my voice, starts to go away. That's how it is. But anyways, so we'll draw them. I've already done Region 1. Some of these you're not going to recognize, but whenever I do the videos, it's based on logos, not recognition. So it doesn't even matter if you recognize the name or not. When I put out the video, you'll see the actual logo, and you'll base your vote on the actual logo. So we do have Region 1 done, and there are 3 play-in matchups for each region. There's 16 regions. 358 teams. Yes, 16 regions. You heard me correctly. And there's 3 vote-in matchups for every region. But we do have Region 1 done, and for the vote-in matchup for the 16 seed, we have SIU Edwardsville and Colgate. If you want to know what those logos look like before I put out the video, you'll have to look them up, because I'm having to do this from my phone because of my stupid laptop. But whoever comes out of that matchup will take on the 1 seed Central Michigan. The 8-9 matchup is going to be the 8 seed Pacific against the 9 seed Marquette. That's actually decent. 5-12 is going to be 5 Maine against the 12 LaSalle. The 13 vote-in is going to be Princeton versus San Diego State. I think that's decent. Winner of that will go on and play the 4 seed Fairleigh Dickinson. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but yeah, they drew the 4 seed, so it is what it is. The 6-11 is going to be Liberty and UC Riverside. 3-14 matchup is going to be Northern Iowa and Texas A&M Corpus Christi. 7-10 matchup Jacksonville against the 10 seed Stanford, and then finally the 15 vote-in is going to be St. Francis Brooklyn against Colorado. Winner that takes on the 2 seed Creighton. And if you will, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It helps out the video tremendously. Greatly appreciated. Gets it suggested more. Gets more people in. And of course, if you want to help the show financially, there's always that $sign you see there on your bottom right hand corner of the comments. That is your super chat. And Joey will also put in the PayPal link which I believe today is the last day for the PayPal contest. Winner gets a 42-inch Roku Smart TV worth $300. So, yeah. Last night for that. So, if you want to get in on that, Joey will leave the PayPal link. If I'm a little bit rusty, it's because, well, I've been sick, and I'm still not all the way there yet. So, bear with me. I'm still trying to get in the swing of things. So, we will, on this one, we will, I see Talkus Pit, Joey Foster. Hold on, let me do some quick shout-outs real quick. Yvette, Hummus Hero, Talkus Pit, Joey, Scotty B, the Baylor King. Let's see, and Lucas Sharp. If anybody else is in the chat and you haven't, let me know. Just leave a chat and I'll shout you out. So, these are completely random. What I did was I wrote down every name, cut them out, threw them in there. I've mixed it up several times, and then that's how we choose region by region. And I'll start pumping out the videos once I get these regions done. So, I'm just trying to get through these as fast as I can so we can go on to the regular video. So the 16 versus 16. I'm interested to see what seed, Pitt's going to get, West Virginia's going to get, all that stuff, because some side rules are, you can actually super chat your team into what you think is a better matchup. So if you think your team drew a bad matchup, you can actually super chat them into a better matchup. That way they have a better chance of getting to the next round. So, keep that in mind as well. So, anyways, on with this. 16-16 matchup. Winner will have to play whoever the 1 seed is. The first 16 is UNC Wilmington, which I'm okay with that because they're one of those teams that you don't really know about. So, them drawing a 16 seed, kind of makes sense. So, I'm okay with that. So, they're going to be matched up against, let's see. Come on. They do stick together. DePaul. I actually like DePaul's logo. If you don't know what DePaul's logo looks like, go look it up. I think they have a decent matchup. Yeah, I have a clear bag for the ones that I've already drawn. That way there's no mix-ups. You know what I'm saying? Alright. 14-14 matchup. Vermont. I think they're the Catamounts, if I'm not mistaken. Decent logo, but I don't know if they're gonna go very far. I just, sorry if you're a Vermont fan and you're a new subscriber. I'm not trying to trash talk you or anything, but oh, Long Beach State. I like that. I like that matchup actually. Long Beach State, and I'll show you the brackets once they're filled out. I'm just kind of moving along. Now on to the 15-15 matchup. We have Central Connecticut State. I think... Who played Central Connecticut State? I know I talked about them earlier this year in one of my videos. So I'm vaguely familiar with them. But, we're going to move on along here. They're going to be matched up against, Villanova. We all should know who Villanova is, especially this time of year. Villanova. But how does their logo stack up? It's only that V with kind of a line in the middle. I'm not sure. Alright, so let's move on to the 13 seed. We're on the 13 seed, and this is going to be Milwaukee. I have no idea what their logo... Well, no, I don't know what their logo looks like. But they are the 13 seed. Want to make sure I spell it correctly. Don't want to disrespect anybody. Next up is going to be the 12 seed. And that's going to be Navy. Finally, somebody we're pretty much all familiar with. Alright, 11 seed. 11 seed. Let's go. Let's get these matchups. Let's see who's going to play who. North Dakota. The 11 seed is going to be North Dakota. So, Yeah. Still don't have any matchups yet, though. Milwaukee Panthers. Yeah. I think I might have known that. I don't know. What the heck? Uh-oh. Okay, so this is Sam Houston State. Alright, I got mixed, because there was a name on the other side, because I had double used this, but this is Sam Houston State. That's going to be the 10 seed. I think that's a decent logo. I mean, it's not like, I don't know, amazing, but I like the orange to it, and then the little paw print in the middle. It's not bad. Could go far. We'll see. We'll see how the votes go. It's not up to me. It's up to y'all. Alright, let's mix these up a little bit. Make sure we don't get into like a funk here. Okay, now this one's going to be Western Kentucky. And that was who was on the back of that one. So, I was bound and determined to draw Western Kentucky. So, they're going to be the 9 seed. We are close to getting our first actual seed versus seed matchup in Region 2. And I'll go ahead and show you Region 1 again after we draw this. I'm trying to blast through this real quick. Where are we at? 8. Okay, so this is going to be the 8-9 matchup. And it's going to be Niagara. Niagara. I'm guessing that's near Niagara Falls. I mean, y'all know anything about that? The 8 seed Niagara will be taking on the 9 seed Western Kentucky. Alright, let's go. Idaho is going to be the 7 seed. Idaho, the 7 seed, taking on the 10 seed Sam Houston State. 2 oranges. Both of those logos have some orange in it. Both of those logos have some orange in it. So, I think Idaho has some orange in it. It might be yellow. I might be mistaken. I'll have to go back and look. North Florida for the 6 seed, I think is what we're on. Yeah. So, North Florida and North Dakota. Okay. I like it. Alright, so this is 5 seed, and they'll be taking on 12 seed Navy, and the 5 seed is going to be Radford. Do we have any Radford fans in the house? I know they're, I'm pretty sure their colors are red, if I'm not mistaken. I think Radford's red. Okay, so on to, what seed are we on now? 4 seed. Chicago State. Which, by the way, the reason I'm a little excited about that is Chicago State actually just knocked off New Mexico State and knocked them out of the WAC as far as winning a share of the WAC championship regular season. And Chicago State is a terrible basketball team, but they were like an 18-point underdog, and they beat New Mexico State. So, that's why I was kind of not really excited, but I don't know. Oh, this one's recognizable, and they do get a higher seed. Let's see, where we at? Is this the 3 seed? The 3 seed is going to be South Carolina. First SEC team make an appearance, and they do get a high seed, and I agree with that. I think South Carolina does have a pretty good logo. So, all you Gamecock fans, y'all going to be the 3 seed in Region 2, and you'll take on the winner of whoever comes out of Vermont and Long Beach State. So, I think that's pretty cool right there. 2 seed is going to be Alabama State. I think they're the Hornets, if I'm not mistaken. Alabama State. In fact, I've been by that stadium, their football stadium, and it's right beside the highway. I mean, it's pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, it's not a massive stadium, but it is like you can see into it from the side of the stadium. All right, let's see. Finally, the 1 seed in Region 2 is going to be... Guys, I did not plan this. This is crazy. This is crazy. The 1 seed in Region 2. And I will show you so you'll see. Can y'all see who that is? No, maybe not. Okay, it's Alabama. It's Alabama. Wow. Couldn't have planned that if I tried. And no, this isn't like sports related or anything. It is logo, but still, I mean, that's still pretty cool. So, wow. 2 SEC teams or SEC logos in Region 2. Let's run down Region 1 real quick. Again, the 2-16s going at it will be SIU, Edwardsville, and Colgate. Winner of that will take on the 1 seed Central Michigan. Like I said, this is random draw, so don't... Well, why are they the 1 seed? Random draw, okay? 8 seed Pacific versus 9 seed Marquette. 5 seed Maine versus 12 seed LaSalle. The 2 13 seeds Princeton and San Diego State. Winner takes on the 4 seed Fairleigh Dickinson. The 6 seed Liberty against the 11 seed UC Riverside. The 3 seed Northern Iowa against the 14 seed Texas A&M Corpus Christi. The 7 seed Jacksonville against the 10 seed Samford. And then the 2 15s, we have St. Francis Brooklyn and Colorado. Winner's going to take on the 2 seed Creighton. Now, more importantly, Region 2, we just drew it. The 2 16 seeds, I like it. UNC Wilmington and DePaul. And I definitely like DePaul. I think they have a great logo. The winner of that will take on the 1 seed Alabama. Right under that, the 8 seed Niagara taking on the 9 seed Western Kentucky. The 5 seed Bradford taking on the 12 seed Navy. The 4 seed Chicago State taking on the 13 seed Milwaukee. The 6 seed North Florida against the 11 seed North Dakota. The 2 14 seeds Vermont and Long Beach State. Winner of that will go and take on the 3 seed South Carolina. And then the bottom half of these brackets is going to be the 7 seed Idaho against the 10 seed Sam Houston State. And then the 2 15s is going to be Central Connecticut State and Villanova. The winner of that is going to take on the 2 seed Alabama State. And on top of that, the top 2 seeds, both Alabama names. The 1 seed is going to be Alabama and the 2 seed is going to be Alabama State. That's crazy. Look at the draw, guys. Look at the draw. All right, are y'all good with me moving on to Region 3 and hammering that out real quick? I'll check it to the comment section on that. Y'all good with drawing Region 3? Because you got to remember, I mean, in order for me to start actually making videos on this for y'all to vote on, I got to get through this. So we need to hammer out as many as we can. So let me know, what do you think? Should we keep drawing for Region 3? Man, this live show is actually making me feel better. Like, I'm glad I did this. Should we hammer out Region 3? We have 2 yays. Any more? If I don't see any pushback, we're going. We're going. Are we good? All right. I didn't see any pushback, so let's hammer out Region 3 real quick. Let's go. All right. As usual, starting off with the vote-in matchups, the 16 seeds. 16 seeds. Oh yeah, I'll fill up to it now. I'm good. I'll let you know if I'm not good anymore. Let's see. Morgan State will be 1 16 seed. All right. It's got me in a good mood now. Let's go. Y'all don't forget that I'm gonna try to talk right now, okay? Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. The video would greatly appreciate it. The other 16 seed is gonna be Drexel. So Morgan State and Drexel. Let's move on down to the 2 13s. See what that matchup's going to be. Toledo is going to be one of the 13 seeds. And the other 13 seed, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Ooh, this looks like a long one. Yeah, California Baptist. I think they're in the WAC, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of those. It's one of those conferences that has a lot of religious schools. All right, 15-15. Here we go. This is going to be Valparaiso. Sometimes I can't read my own writing. That's why I got to make sure I write it clearly for the brackets, because you can't mess the brackets up. Hold on. I'll get to that chat. Hey GBD, can we super chat a team in if they are not randomly drawn in? Every team is going to be drawn in. We're just seeing what seed they get. It's going to be Valparaiso in Minnesota. Every Division I school that has a logo, which is saying the same thing, will get drawn in. The super chats are if you are a fan of a team, or if you're not a fan of the team and you just like that logo and you don't like the matchup and you think they have a better chance of going farther, you want to switch them, maybe give them a higher seed, give them a better matchup. That's what the super chats can do. All right, now let's go on to the 14 seed. 14 seed. Who we got? UConn. UConn, okay. They have a decent logo. I like it. All right, let's go on to the 12 seed. 12 seed, here we go. Here we go. Mount St. Mary's. I am familiar with them. Hammering out Region 3, guys. We are hammering this out. I know it's a bit tedious, but it's got to be done. I would do it off camera, but I want to be as legit as possible. Missouri is going to be the 11 seed. Nice. Third SEC logo. Thanks for stopping by, Trey, man. I appreciate it. All the support. Greatly appreciated. Especially since I was out for 3 days. That was a heck of a stomach bug. Whatever it was. I don't even know what it was, but everybody that I've talked to that had it as well, it messed them up bad too. Okay, so we have Idaho State going in the 10 seed. Not to be confused with Idaho. Definitely different. Idaho State. I think one is the Bengals and one is the Vandals, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's correct. The 9 seed, here we go. Fordham. They're like a burgundy type of color, I'm pretty sure. Fordham. Fordham. Over halfway through this bracket. Thanks for stopping by, Brendan Baker. Appreciate it. Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns. So it's going to be Louisiana and Fordham. Off of memory, that might be a decent matchup right now. I don't know who I would give the edge to. Whenever I do put out my videos for these, I'll give you my specific who I think would be favored as far as the logos go. We're going on to the 6th seed, and that's going to be Cal Poly, another lesser-known name. So it's going to be Cal Poly versus Idaho State. And the 6th seed. So whoever draws this 6th seed is going to be taking on the Missouri logo. And it's going to be Gardner Webb, which is actually a decent logo. I think it's the Running Bulldogs. Pretty sure. Or the Running Dogs, something like that. Yeah. could be interesting. We'll see. We'll see. All right, we're on to the dadgummit. Oh, 5 seed. So this is gonna be Rice, 5 seed Rice, 12 seed Mount St. Mary's. All right, and 4 seed. This is the 4 seed drawing right here, and it's gonna be Arizona. First Pac-12 logo in the house. Shout out to the Wildcats. Yeah, I'm trying to blaze through this, guys. Trying to blaze through this. But once it's filled out, I'll repeat it, let it sink in, all that good stuff. We have another SEC logo in for the 3 seed, and that's going to be Arkansas. I like Arkansas's logo. I think Arkansas went deep last year in the logo brackets. We'll see how they do this year. That's a tough first matchup. I know 14 seed sounds like a low seed, but UConn has a decent logo, guys. So I like that matchup. So this is going to be the 2 seed right here. And it is going to be Grand Canyon. Who actually has a decent basketball team this year, by the way, guys. Hold on. Dadgummit. Did I drop that? Shoot. That's the only thing about these, little pieces of paper. Dang it. Well, I was wanting to keep it in there so I didn't have to double check. Try to keep it in the, Did y'all happen to see where it went? It may have went back in the bag, which that would actually not be good. Dang it. How does that disappear, though? I mean, it's a white piece of paper. It should pop off. I know it's small, but it should pop. It should pop. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure it's not in my clothing. No, we're good. It disappeared wherever it's at. Alright. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Alright, the 1 seed. The 1 seed. We can't let one piece of paper hold the show back for very long. This is going to be Texas Southern. What a 1 seed. Alright. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Ryan. Yeah, I'm feeling better. We're drawing the names for the logo brackets, and then I'll put out videos for everybody to vote on. This is the tedious part, but I have to do it in front of camera so there's some integrity. So, you know, there's no setting up of matchups. I'm literally drawing them, writing them down, and the matchups are coming together right in front of your face. All right, let's run through Region 3 real quick. I think we can knock out one more, at least. The 2 16 seeds, Morgan State and Drexel. Winner of that matchup will take on the 1 seed Texas Southern. Random draw. I know, that's a weird 1 seed. I get it. Right under that, the 8 seed Louisiana will take on the 9 seed Fordham. 5 seed Rice, 12 seed Mount St. Mary's. The 2 13s is going to be Toledo and California Baptist. The winner of that will take on the 4 seed Arizona. Then the 6-11 is Gardner-Webb and Missouri. The 3-14, I like this one. The 3-14, Arkansas and UConn. And then the 7-10 is Cal Poly and Idaho State. The 2-15s is going to be Valparaiso and Minnesota. Winner of that is going to face Grand Canyon. Let's knock out one more, and then we will be at least a fourth of the way through this. And then we can talk some regular stuff for a little bit. How about that? It won't be just drawing names, but we gotta do some of it drawing names because it's got to get done. So we got to chunk it. I might actually do extra live shows for this purpose. All right, so the first 16 seed is going to be Loyola Chicago. Honestly, I think Loyola Chicago has a cartoonish looking logo. I don't know if they're going to do good at all. But they're going to be taking on, let's see. Chattanooga. Yeah, Chattanooga. Sorry, that was a double side. All right, 214s. 214s. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. First one's going to be UNLV. Basic block letters. However, I'm not going to knock it because last year some teams that had some very generic, bland logos went far. So anything can happen. So the other 14 seed is going to be Eastern Illinois. I think that's the Cardinals, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the Cardinals, Eastern. I think that's a red team. The 215s. Let's knock this out real quick. Winthrop. I am familiar with that logo. Winthrop. I don't know if it's very good, but I am familiar with it. And they'll be matched up against... Well, let's try again. Nichols. That's a boring matchup, to be honest with you. I've seen both their logos. Not impressive. All right, so the 13th seed is going to be Maryland. So Maryland has very busy uniforms, but their logo is surprisingly bland. Not terrible, because they do have that flag stripe at the bottom, but it is a little bland. The 12th seed going to be Georgia Southern. I love the Come on. I love the randomness of this, though. That's why I like drawing it. You never know what matchups you're going to get. Let's see. So the 11th seed is going to be IUPU. Yeah, that's a real. I used to know what those initials stood for. It's some type of. I don't think it's a technical college. I think it's like a trade college. I'm not sure. But they do have a. They do have a real basketball team. I don't know if they're any good or anything. Dadgummit. I think I wrote that down wrong. Shoot, I hate it when I do that. I kind of rushed on that one, guys. I kind of rushed on that one. That's alright, that's alright. How do I write down initials wrong? I don't know. Don't ask me, guys. I don't know. I rushed it, and I started thinking past. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I did write it down wrong. I wrote I... Holy crap. I knew this was going to happen. You know what? I'm just going to... Nope. I messed it up past the point of recovery. I'm still recovering, alright? I'm still recovering from my sickness. Alright, we got it. It's what you get for going fast sometimes. Mistakes. Alright, we got it. Andre King, appreciate the $5 super chat. Always a great supporter of Gold and Blue Dude. And Gold and Blue Dude is a supporter of Andre King because he's been one of my really good subscribers. I'm not sure if he has a... Andre, if you have a YouTube channel, feel free to share it, man. I meant to tell you that a while back. 10th seed is going to be South Carolina State. Alright. Let's get on to the 9th seed. Hate it when they don't. Alright. 9th seed is going to be Fresno State. Eighth seed. What's the 8th seed gonna be? 8th seed is gonna be Lipscomb. I have seen their logo. It's pretty generic. Moving on to the 7th seed, and they will take on the 10th seed South Carolina State, and so that's gonna be Houston Baptist. The 7th seed. Houston Baptist. Which I think they actually have a decent... I think Houston Baptist has a decent basketball team this year as well. Alright, 6th seed. Which is going to be paired up against that IUPU. And that's going to be Penn State. There you go. Penn State. Another Big Ten team, or Big Ten logo. Penn State went far last year, and I think Penn State has a strong logo. I think they're one of those logos that can go far if they get matched up against the right logo, or if people aren't spiteful. That's another thing. You gotta look out for those spiteful guys that knock them out on purpose. All right, so this is going to be the 5 seed, and it's Texas State. So we actually have an all Sunbelt matchup with the 5-12, Texas State and Georgia Southern. Sunbelt versus Sunbelt logo. 4 seed is going to be... Hold on. Forgot to tear this one. Actually drew 2 teams. Alright, let's tear them, put them back in, draw again. Alright, here we go. 4 seed is going to be Monmouth. 2 M's going at it. Monmouth and Maryland are paired up against each other. Alright, a lot of likes on the video. I appreciate it, guys. It helps. It definitely helps. The 3 seed is going to be North Texas, another Sunbelt team. Future Sunbelt team. No. They were in Conference USA. I think they went to the AAC, actually. Anyways, North Texas, I think they have a decent logo. 2 seed's going to be... Who's the 2 seed going to be? FAU. Another former Conference USA team. And then finally, the 1 seed for Region 4. The 1 seed is going to be CSU Northridge. Mighty CSU Northridge. Yeah, there you go. I think my favorite region so far would have to be Region 2. Yeah, Region 2. It's the one that drew 2 Alabama schools as the 1 and 2. Alright, Region 4. The 2-16s, we have Loyola Chicago against Chattanooga. Winner's going to take on the 1 seed CSU Northridge. The 2-14 seeds, UNLV and Eastern Illinois. We'll take on the 3 seed North Texas, whoever comes out of that. The 2-15s is Winthrop Nichols. Winner of that will go on to take on the 2 seed FAU. And then the other matchups are going to be the 8 seed Lipscomb against the 9 seed Fresno State. The 5 seed Texas State against the 12 seed Georgia Southern. The 4 seed Monmouth against the 13 seed Maryland, 2 M's. The 6 seed Penn State versus the 11 seed IUPU. Yeah, that's a real thing. And then the 7 seed Houston Baptist against the 10 seed South Carolina State. So there you go, guys. We knocked out 3 regions tonight. How about that? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. And if we can stay on this pace, then I should be putting out actual videos on this by the beginning of next week. I'll do extra live shows if I have to. And we'll do, we'll do our regular live shows, and then we'll have these little mini live shows for the drawings. Alright, so how's y'all's weekend? I know there was no Golden Blue Dude. My weekend was not good. I barely left the bed, seriously. But I am glad that it happened this far out from the slobs. If this would have happened, if this would have happened the weekend of the slobs, I wouldn't have been going. If this would have happened the weekend before the slobs, it still would have been tough to recover from that. So at least I have enough recovery time to where I can compete at a decent level. Just gotta get back. I gotta get back on track. I gotta get back on track with eating and stuff, because that's the thing that really got me, is I couldn't hardly eat. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. I'll try to go kick butt. Just got to get my energy going again. That's the biggest thing. My gosh. Ryan says, you should use the ESPN Bracket app to do the tournament challenge with your subscribers. Yeah, I thought about that. I know we do put out a live show for whenever the brackets are actually released. So, maybe I can create a group and we can all go head to head. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. What I'll try to do is I'll go create a group whenever they put out their tournament challenge, and then you can join the group, and then just the Golden Blue Dude subscribers can go against each other. And I'll give you it'll probably be just Golden Blue Dude, but just in case, I'll let you know exactly, how to type it in and all that stuff. And then we can just all be in the same group and go head to head that way. Not sure about a prize or what the prize would be. I'll have to think about that, but I do like the idea. I do like us having our own group on the ESPN tournament challenge. It's a good idea. We'll try to do that. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Looks like Vic's gonna still be going to the slobs. Hopefully he's recovering nicely. That must have been a rough fall, man. Like, whenever I heard that happened, I was very concerned. But I heard that you were in good spirits, got through surgery, doing well, so pretty happy about that. The crazy thing is, me and Vic had this little spat. Really, we were just messing with each other. But then something like that happens, and it kind of makes you feel bad. Even though you both know that it was, you were playing, it was in good nature and all that stuff. And then something like that happens, and you're like, man, I really hope he's okay. Because me and I would consider Vic and I friends. I would consider us friends. We might be rivals in the slobs, but I would say friends in real life, so... never want to see anything. Well, I don't want to see anything bad happen to anyone, really, but definitely not your friends. Let's see here. Yeah, and once again, I apologize about the portrait thing. Stupid laptop wouldn't work tonight, so I had to do portrait mode. Want to talk West Virginia to the ACC, or when that could happen? I haven't really heard anything new. So I'm just going by what they've been telling me as far as consistently, and the last thing I heard, and that's 2025. I guess the biggest thing would be to look for whenever teams sign their Gore extension. But that's one reason why I keep making videos on this Marshall thing. I'm keeping my eyes on that. I know that's really not all that comparable to the West Virginia situation, but I'd like to see what kind of precedent that could set for that, because that's Marshall was just granted a restraining order, meaning that Conference USA can't pursue arbitration within the next 10 days because Marshall was considered an arm of the state of West Virginia, so they have immunity. I've never heard of that. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not a lawyer, so it doesn't really make all that sense to me. They have one more year on their contract with Conference USA. I thought if you left, there's a buyout and you can go. So, number one, is there no buyout? Is that the problem? Number two, is Marshall refusing to pay the buyout, or is Conference USA refusing to accept the buyout? It's a strange case. I'm probably going to look into it more and try to figure it out, but I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, we'll bring Travis back on the live show and ask him some questions about that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we tried to ask him that about the ACC thing whenever we had a live show for the West Virginia channel for Mark Rogers, and he didn't really have that much of opinion. Maybe that's changed, I don't know, but the last time we talked to him, I think that was kind of the direction he was going in. Yes, I did see where Art Browse already resigned at Grambling. Was that because of some pressure? Was there some media pressure that caused him to do that, or was there other reasons? Because I think that happened right before I went live, so I don't really have, I don't know, any information on that. Like, not much information at all. So I know it happened, but I don't know why it happened. He was hired as the offensive coordinator at Grambling, and then what? Was it 24 hours later? A couple days later? Something like that? He resigned today? So something happened. Maybe it was just media pressure. I'm not sure. Alright, guys. I am starting to be a little bit dizzy. Energy's starting to be a little bit drained, so I'm about to hop off here. Still had a good time, though. I still had a good time. I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Try to give y'all all the energy that I had left. Hold on. Grambling was getting a lot of crap, but they released a post about him this morning. Okay, I got you. But yeah, I'm still not 100% recovered from whatever that was. Stomach flu, stomach bug, whatever you want to call it. But I did have enough energy to do a live show, so I wanted to do that. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more energy tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and we'll go from there. But hey, we got a video in today, and we got a live show in, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I appreciate the support, all the likes. Andrew King for the $5 super chat. You guys are awesome, amazing. We got 4 of our regions knocked out. Maybe we can do another short live show tomorrow and knock out another 4 regions, and then have the videos rolling out by next Monday. We'll shoot for Monday. How about that? Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Sorry if my energy is not as high as it usually is, but I'm still... This thing, it takes forever to completely go away. But the PayPal contest, by the way, that runs up until midnight tonight. So the person that has the highest PayPal donation, and I try to leave the PayPal links in all my videos, and Joey has left it in the live chat. So the person with the highest donation wins that 42-inch Roku Smart TV worth $300. So there it is. There's the link. Deadline midnight tonight. Anyways, y'all take care. I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. We'll do another little live show to knock out some more regions. How about that? But the next real live show will be Saturday. But we'll do some live shows in between to knock out some more regions. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night.